Like, do you know the concepts of the JavaScript? Did you had a look over the concepts of the JavaScript?
No, Mohsin, I did not get a chance to look over the scripting part. Probably I'll do it today. So if
Okay,
you want to do that, I'll do, and then
okay, okay, fine, no issues. So here in this client script, it will be very good, and you will be able to understand it better if you just have the knowledge on the JavaScript, or also the concepts of the JavaScript, so that you can understand it very clearly.
okay,
So the client scripts are nothing but these are delivered to the client or the browser and run instead on the server. So it is totally delivered on the client side only. Consider when the form is being loaded, when the form is when the something is going to be changed in the form, or something is submitted on the form, or else if the user is editing in the cell in this list view. At that time, if you want to make any customizations, you can do it by using this client scripts.
mm-hmm.
So in the client scripts, there are,
uh, I can't see your screen actually.
yeah, yeah, I'm sharing it now.
Oh, okay.
Yes, are you able to see the screen right now?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, fine. So the client scripts are of four types. There are four types of client scripts. One is the on load. Second is the on change. And the third is on submit. And the fourth is on cell edit. On load, on change, on submit, and on cell edit. So on load means while the form is being loading, if you want to make any changes, you can do it.
Okay,
Consider we had created one form, right? New table, yes, like that. So this is that form. If you click on this create new, a form will be loaded. The form is loading now. While the
right.
form is being loaded, at that time, if you want to make any changes, you can do it by using the onload client script.
Okay,
Let us see the example for that. To see the example, we are going to create one client script on this form.
okay,
So the same way, configure, and you can go with the client script. Just click on this client script and you will be redirected to the list view, as this is the table which has been created by us and we didn't created any client script till now on this table. So now we are going to create a client script. So click on this new button over here and you will be able to see the form. So you can give the name of the client script. So here you can see the client script new record. So you can give the name of the client script. So let us give the name as uh, on load client script. Okay, I'm going to give it in this way. And here
okay.
is the table, and you can see the table has been selected automatically because we had came from the table itself. That's the reason why
Right.
it has selected automatically. Or else if you had came in this way, you can also go to that table by just entering into this filter navigator. So under the system definition you can find the client
Client.
scripts.
Right.
So you can also go in this way, but if you go in this way, you have to select the particular table on which you would like to apply the client script.
Okay. Only difference is that. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the difference is only that. So now here you can see that UI type. UI type is nothing but the user interface type. So as I had said you in the previous classes that you can access the instance from the mobile also. So if you want
Right.
to trigger this client script, this customization on the mobile, else only the desktop, or else the mobile and service portal, or else you can select the all, so that this client script is going to be triggered in all the devices. That is
Okay.
what it says. And here you can see the type. As I had said you, there are four types of client script. We are going with the on change.
Onload.
Sorry, on load. So we have to
Right.
select that type here. Here you can see four types are there. So here we have
Onload.
to select the onload. Select the onload. When you had selected the onload, you can see some automatically a syntax has been given.
Right.
So you don't need to worry about that. So to create a client script on load, this syntax is must. If you remove this syntax or if you do any changes in this syntax, this script is not going to get triggered. So if you want to write a script, you can write it in between this.
Okay.
Yeah. And if you would like to give the description of the client script so that the other users can understand what this client script is used for. If you would like to give it, you can give it here. Let us give it here as just for testing
Okay.
on load client script. Okay. So now here in this I'm going to give as a very basic thing like alert that uh, whenever the form is being loaded, it should alert that the form is loading. The form is
Loading. Okay.
loading. Not loading, the form is opening as it is an alert. Okay, we can go in this. The form is opening. And you can just save this now. Now let us have a look once. So it is
Okay.
new table S menu. This is the form.
Right.
If you click on this, it will be redirected to the form. If you click, so here you can see this is the alert and it is the message. The form is opening. That is
Opening.
what we
Right.
had given.
Right.
So while the form is being loaded, if you want to make any customizations, you can go with the onload client script. Now let us
Okay.
go with the other type of client script. Let us go with the on submit now. Or else yeah, let us go with the on change. So again, now I had typed here as directly client. I'm going to the client script under the system definition and click on this new. Now you will be able to see that we have to select the table also over here. So the name is on change.
Right.
Okay, and the table is new table S.
Right.
New table yes. And UI type, and this is the type here is on change. So when you
Yeah.
selected the on change, you can see the syntax has been given for that, and one
Mm-hmm.
more column is there. Before it was not there. If you select on solidate, sorry, on load, it was not there like field name.
Right. Right.
But when you select on change, here field name is there. So that you can select it. Firstly, let us create one scenario that when you change this test value, it should alert. Okay, when the user changed, when the user changes this value, whatever the value, it should alert
Right.
that you had changed the value to whatever may be the new value. It should display that value.
Right.
Okay, that is on change. So here in the field name, we have to select it as test. On which field you would like to apply, you can select that field. Now we are going
Okay.
with test. So
Okay. Okay.
anyways, you are familiar with the description. Don't need to give about that. And here you can see this is the syntax. As soon as you
New.
select the type over here, it is going to give you. You don't need to write the syntax. But
Okay.
I will explain you. Yeah, please tell me, Surya, what you are saying.
So all these are like predefined default values given by the service now.
Yes, syntax. This is the syntax.
Okay.
Yeah. And here you can see like this is the syntax for on change. So here it is function on change, and here is like control. Control means it is used for like you can say the field whose value is being changed. That is the test value. Old value in the sense whatever maybe the old value will be there, it is going to store in this function. New value means whatever maybe the new value is there, it is going to store in this function. If you want to use it, you can use it. Ease loading is like if the user is changing anything in a form, it is going to identify it whether the value of the defined column has been changed or the other. If the value of the particular defined column has been changed, it is going to alert or do the customizations accordingly.
Okay.
So yeah, let us get some output over here, that we had given the test when the field name test is being changed. At that time it should alert that you change
Value.
test
Value.
value to you can select here as let us give it as plus new value.
Okay.
Whatever may be the new value is dynamic. The user can give any value.
Okay.
So it is going to display that value. If I had given you change the test value to ABC, so all the time it is going to alert the same thing. You change the value to ABC, you change the value to ABC, you change the value to ABC. If the user had given XYZ also, it is going to display the same alert message. So that we
Right.
don't want. We want whatever the user had given in that particular test value, so that has to be displayed. Dynamic value. That is what known as the dynamic value.
Okay.
So here you change the test value to new value. Why new value?
Right.
Because this is the function which is going to store the new value. That is, it is going to display that. Let us save
Okay.
this now and let us go to the form, reload this form. I had opened the two forms. You don't need to worry about that. Okay. Sorry, two
Okay.
tabs, one tab and two tab. Okay.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
So here on this test, I am changing it as ASAS. Now you can see you change the test value to new value. Actually, we have to give
Oh.
it in this way. Here, let me change it to in this way. Yeah, it is fine now. Let us save this. Reload. This is on load, which is running in backend, and this is on change. Here you can see you change the new value to SASA,
Okay.
and you change the new value to testing. Okay, to testing. Consider you want the space between here. You can also give the space here. Change new value to, we can give one space here as mm, yeah, this is fine. Now you will be able to see it in a good way. Now let us reload this. On load. Now this is on change. Here you can see there is a
Okay.
space. A B C D. Now it is clear. You change the test value to A B C D.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And here to the bottom you can see the versions are there. The versions are nothing but whatever the changes you are going to do, it is going to be recorded over here. So this is the previous version. We had made some changes. that we had changed this quote, single quote added over here. So this will be recorded in that. And now again what we had changed, we had given one space over here that has been recorded in this. So consider if you want to go to the previous version, you can directly click on this. At that time your script will be going to the very previous version. Here you can just have a look how it was previous.
Okay.
So that is the what is the version is, and this is on change. And here this is nothing but the script editor where you are going to write the script, and wherever comes in the service now regarding the script, so you are going to write the script in this script editor only. And there are some more options which are available over here, so which you can also explore it, like searching for particular option over here. If you would like to get any help, or if you would like to get any videos, and if you would like to save it directly from here, you can also do that.
Okay.
And you can see some more options over here. If you would like to apply any comment, you can also do that.
Okay.
And here you can see that in this line there is one error. If you have any errors in the script, it is going to show it over here. Consider I am going to remove this semicolon. Okay, now you can see here one exclamatory mark is there. When you hover over it, it is going to show you missing semicolon. So
Oh,
max,
it'll tell. Okay.
max of the time it is going to show you what is the problem, or else we have to find it out.
Okay.
Then we can give the semicolon. Now everything is fine. If you are having any issues or any errors in the script, it is going here only, going to show you over here only, so that you can
Okay.
correct it. Are you okay?
Yeah, yeah.
So this is on change. Okay,
Mhm.
so let me update this. Now we are going to create the on submit client script on the same table. On submit client script, and the table is new table F. This is that table, and UI type, and the type is
On submit.
on submit. So when you selected the on submit, you can see the same function on submit over here. Anyways, I don't need to explain all this. Let us go with the script now. So before going to the script, let us create one scenario that whenever you
Mhm.
are submitting this record, and if the value of branch is like if the value of branch is MPC, okay, if the value of
Mhm.
branch is MPC, or else let us create one field over here like form layout. Let us create one different field over here, and let us give it as the state. Yeah, state is fine. Okay, and here is the choice here, and you can just add this.
Reload. Oh, yeah, we got it.
And now, okay. So here let us create a scenario that whenever the user selected as no state and he had filled all the fields, okay, and when he is trying to submit this form, it should alert the confirmation message that the state is no state. Would you like to proceed to submit the form?
Okay.
Okay. So now let us write the client script for that. And before going to this, I would like to show you some of the APIs which are there in the Servicenow. APIs are nothing but the application programming interfaces. So Servicenow had a lot of APIs. So by using that APIs, you can just uh, add more and more customization to your instance. So if you just hover over this API, you can see the client. So just click
Hmm.
on this client, then you will be able to see a lot of APIs related to the client side script. Here you can see like Glide Ajax v3, Glide dialog window, Glide dialog form, Glide form, like this. So and day by day they are adding a number of APIs, so you don't need to worry that you should be familiar with all these APIs, but you should be familiar with the APIs, what is API, how to use the API, so that in future if anything comes in front of you, you can just use this particular APIs and just execute it.
Okay.
So let us go to this glide form. So this is the most common thing which is going to be used. So here you can see number of forms are available, glide concepts are available like glide ajax v3, glide dialog window, glide document v3. So if you would like to use any customizations or do any customizations related to the document, you can go with this glide document. Glide form, in the sense if you want to make any changes on the form itself, you can go with this glide form. And glide guide, which is used to guide the v3 is nothing but the version 3 list, and
Okay.
glide list to list v3. So like this number of glide concepts are there. So according to the requirement, you can just have a look over these concepts if it is required.
Okay.
Okay, fine. So what is our scenario? Whenever the state is no state, it should, and the user is submitting to this submit, at that time
Let's do that.
it should get a confirmation message, not the alert message. Alert message is different, where the users can have a look over that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
And this will make you do the action, right?
yeah, confirmation message. So now let us create a client script for that, and variable. Let us declare one variable as state equals to, and here we are going to use the glide form dot, we can get the value, because we want to get the value, right? Get the value. And here you had observed when I entered as glide form here.
Hmm.
Okay, what is this glide form? Glide form is nothing but here we are using this glide form. In this
Right.
there are number of APIs like add decoration, like add error message, add info message, how to do this, and how to
Okay.
add the option. Number of APIs are there. So if you would like to use any of the API, you can just pick it up from here also.
Okay.
So firstly, what we want to get the value of the state so that it can identify whether it is 1, 2, 3 or no state. Because we
No
have
state.
to identify the value. If it is only no state, at that time only it should get the confirmation message.
Mhm.
So now let us write a script for that variable state. So g underscore form. When you type as g underscore form, you will be able to see all the APIs which are there in the glide form.
Right.
Yeah, and you have to use the particular code for that. Like if you want to go for the glide document, you can go for the glide document. If you want to go for the glide form, you can go for the glide form g underscore. Then only it we will be able to execute, or else it will be not executed. Okay.
Yeah.
So now we are going to use the get value. Get value in the sense it is going to get the value of that particular field. So let us search it over here whether he is available. Get value. Here you can see. Here is one of the get value. Okay. So what you have to give? You have to give the string field name. So let
Okay.
us give the string field name over here. G underscore form brackets, and in this we have to give it as
No state.
oh, sorry, we have to give here as get value form dot get value. Here you can see all the APIs are there, so we want the get value.
Mhm. Oh, field name just state. You underscore state. Okay.
Yeah, it will be u underscore state only, right? Because it
Right.
is a
Right.
user created. Ah, yeah, I think I had shown you how to see this. Just give the right click and you will be able to see the value of that. If it
Right.
is
Right.
the like by default at that time, then there will be no u underscore. U means user created column.
Column.
Not only in the fields but also in the tables as well. So
Okay.
now let us have a look over the value of that particular field, because in the state we want the particular value, that is no state only. At that time only it should get the confirmation message, or else it should not get.
Mhm.
So what is the value of this not state is? No state is no state only here we can say. Again we have to change here as now. Yeah, if let us give the if condition because we want only that condition if it has matches this condition. If state. If state is equals to this value, sorry, if state is equals to no, what was
State.
that?
No state.
No state, right? Yeah. If state is no equal to no state, state is equal to no state, at that time it should return the
Right.
confirmation message that the there is no state. Close this and I can give here as IU underscore state.
Okay.
We want the confirmation message here. So let us give it as confirm. Now let us have a look over there. Okay, and let us try to submit this form now and try it. And the condition what we had given is there is no state and submit this. Yeah, there is some error in the script. Here you can see there is some error in the script. Let me check it out once.
But we're not telling when. Oh, hold on, submit.
Pardon me.
No, no, got it.
Okay, let me go in this way then. Let me change this first. Yeah. So what I had selected here is, let me show you. So did you got it?
Yeah.
So whenever the value of state is 4, so what is 4? 4 is nothing but no state.
Right.
So here you can see when the state is no state, at that time it should alert. Let us give some random name over here and submit this.
Okay.
So here you can see that confirmation message. If you click on cancel, the form will be not submitted, the record will be not submitted.
Right.
And if you click the OK button, it will be submitted.
Mhm.
But when you click to the other options rather than no state, it is going to submit it automatically. Let me select any random name and one and click on submit. It
Yeah.
has been submitted. If you select
Directly
two,
without. Right.
yeah. If you select any two or any other options also, it will be submitted. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is on change. Sorry, on submit.
Okay.
Now let us see about the on cell edit. Let me update this. And let us go again to the client script and new client script. So before creating this client script, let us go to this list view now. Okay, let us go to the list view. Yeah, this is the list view only. So here I am able to change this branch. Okay, no, I can able to change anything in the list view. Consider if you want to restrict the user so that he should be not able to edit particular column, he can restrict it by using that client script on cell edit. So here you can see the name is A, but I am changing into some random name and I'm able to do that. But I don't want to just apply this kind of things. So at that time, what you can do, you can write a on cell edit client script.
Okay.
So let us write one on cell edit client script. Here, new name is on cell edit. Okay, and the table is new table.
Yes.
And when you select the on cell edit, again you will be able to see the field name. So here, what we want, name, and this is the syntax for the on cell edit. Here you can write your script. So what we can give here as if new value, if the new value is equals to, sorry, if the new value is equals to anything, it may be anything. Okay, if it is Sachin, or if it may be Virat, or it may be anything for this name,
Right.
at that time what it should do, it should alert. Okay, alert. What it should alert, it should alert that you are changing name.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
close this. Now, yeah, this is enough. I will show you. Let it be here and refresh this. Now I'm changing this name, okay, to
Mhm.
Sachin, and clicking on this green, but there is no. Acha, I think I didn't save this. Okay, okay, let me save this first.
But we're not mentioning the name field anywhere here, so I think that's the reason it's
I
not.
had I had mentioned here field name.
But here in the scripting,
No, not required. Here it is not required because it is only one field. So you can directly mention it over here, right? So
right?
it is not required. So you don't need to worry about that. So let us refresh this list now. And now change this B. Change this B to some other random name. Let us change it tag as Virat, and click this, and you will be able to see you are changing name.
Oh, okay.
But if you click on OK, the name has been
Mhm.
changed. It has alerted, but the name has
That's it.
been changed. You don't
Right.
want that. It should alert as well as it should not change to the new value.
Mhm.
So at that time, you just save and close equals to true is there, right? So just make it as false. It means it is not going to save the data what you had given the new data. Now refresh, B here. Let us change this B to Bruce over here, and click on this. It has been alerted, but it has been not changed. It is the old value only.
Right.
Let me change this, and I'm going to change it to 321 123 anything alert, and again it had been set to the old
Right.
value.
Okay.
So this is the on cell edit client script. So in the same way, you can select the multiple columns, and you can use it in a very different way. So I would have a look over here once. Versions also there. So now let us do one thing. Let us use some of the APIs for your understanding. Okay, some
Okay.
starting APIs like add decoration. Okay, so let us add the decoration. Let us go to the onload only. that you will be able to understand it very clearly on load. This is the onload client script. So in this script, we are going to give some customizations. Okay. So here, this is the glide form. So to use the glide form concept, firstly you have to use it as g underscore form dot. You will be able to see all the APIs which are there in the glide form. So you can just add decoration. Okay, add decoration here. Add decoration, and then after that you will be able to see how to use this.
Okay.
You will learn
Okay.
how to do this, and here you can see the example also given. If you are unable to do it, you can directly copy this and paste it over there. So now for this syntax I will show it to you. That is the string field name, string icon, and the string title. That is what we have to give now. So now first is the string name. String is nothing but the column. So we are going to create, firstly let us create the formula. That on the state field, we are going to add some decoration. Okay, like a star mark or email mark like that. So okay, you know, I think I have changed something wrong here. It is u underscore state u underscore state. Then after that, and you can observe it over here that he had given how to use the syntax like string field name, string icon, and string title. So here you can select the icon now. Let us select any of the icon. Let us select the icon. Here you can see number of icons are there. So you can select any icon. So let us select it as icon user. Okay. And let us put it up over here. So icon user, that is nothing but the syntax. It is going to show you how to use the API, so you don't need to worry about that. Here you can see it is going to show in detail.
Yeah, a lot of work, lot of study to do now from today. I think lot of practice needed from today.
Yes, yes.
I can't hear you, Mohsin. I think you went it mute. Hello. I can't hear you, Mohsin. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, proceed.
Hello, Surya.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, okay, fine, fine. Uh, so we had used this add decoration API.
Hmm.
So to use it, you have to use this syntax for g underscore form dot add decoration, and here you can see you can give the field name and which
Right.
icon you want and the decoration. Here the title. This is the field name. Here the decoration, and this is the title. And it is coming whenever the form is being loaded.
Mhm.
And if you would like, let us have a look over the other APIs as well. I like add decoration is there. Rather than just typing, I'm just copying this directly. Okay, and just pasting it over here. I'm going to change the field name over here. Field name as u underscore test. Okay. No, this is also the okay. No issues. Let me save this, and this is also one of the decoration which is going to come to this test. Here you can see a star decoration has been added. Now let us
Mhm.
go with the add error message. Add error message is here. Let us go copy and let me paste it over here and save this. While the form is being loaded, it is going to give the error message. Reload this form. This is first and this is the error message.
Right.
Whatever the text you had given here, we had given here as this is error. So it is giving
Yeah.
it as this is error message. So again, more options are there. Add info message is there. So let us add it here. Control the C and you can just paste it here and it is going to give the information message while the form is being loaded. All these APIs are being triggered when the form is being loaded because we are giving this on the onload. This is the
Mhm.
information message.
Right.
In the same way, you can see number of APIs are there. As this is for the glide form, we are using the g underscore form over here.
Right.
G underscore form dot the API name which is there in the G underscore form you want like to use. If you are going with the glide Ajax, it will be different. If you are going with the dialog window, G underscore dialog window over here, and you don't need to worry here. You will be able to see the how to use this particular APIs also with examples. You don't need to worry about that. If you
Okay.
want to go with the glide record, you can also have a look over the glide record, and here you can see the glide record example. Different APIs are there, and you don't need to worry like lot of APIs are there. How to study this? How to get this? So, firstly, mainly you have to understand the concept. So, if you understand the concept, you can use any of the API over here. So, what is coming in front of you, you can use accordingly.
Right.
So, this is about the client script.